Previously on KBTV Under the Sun.
Oh, there's not really anything I can do to help.
I'm not really sure what I can do either. Why are you so happy about this?
Please.
That's why you think this is fun?
No, none of us are having fun here. No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers.
Actually, I think Maya's probably having fun, but you know.
Yeah, well, Maya should be having fun.
Good day, everyone. Welcome back to KBTV Under the Sun. We're on the final day of the third case trial, on the case of Mr. Will Powers, but at this point, I think everyone's doubting that it's actually Will Powers, so let's get to it.
I think Will Powers has become the least sapient part of this trial.
Uh-huh.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's gonna happen with Edgeworth now. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
Is it?
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Is it? Yeah, no, the defense is ready.
Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement.
In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear.
Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. Hey. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand.
Wow, just right off, huh?
Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day.
How's it going, Roz?
Will the witness state her name and occupation? D. Vasquez. I am a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes? I dislike needless banter.
And you chose to come to court.
Silence. If you must pontificate?
Yeah,
Pontificate.
Pontificate, do it when I'm not here.
This trial has been kicking Edgeworth's ass.
God.
Very well, Miss Vasquez. Jesus, and I thought Agnew was bad. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder.
Nick! Oh, my worst hopes for this trial has come true. I have to voice Maya, Edgeworth, and D. Vasquez. Let's go! Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay!
Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak.
Nick, get your mind out of the gutter.
Figurative, not literal.
Right, choose your words. I entered the trailer a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later, when we all went to Studio 2. That's all. Or 1. I totally said 1.
I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you?
The van! There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk, What with that monkey's head toppling over?
Van! Manila used this van to drive Vasquez to Studio 1 after the meeting in the trailer. I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
I'm gonna go through the evidence again.
Yeah, hold up. Yeah, check the monkey head.
Meeting ended at 4, she said. She's clear on that.
Okay. But what about the tree?
There's nothing on the tree here. What tree? Yeah, there's nothing on the tree here.
There's a tree that fell along with the monkey head.
Yeah, but
Well, yeah, but I
unfortunately,
think
it's not here. So I think it's
The-
attached with the monkey head as
The
evidence.
it specifically says block the path of the thing between 2:15 and 4.
All right then. Let's continue.
This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it.
This is the final battle. Show yourself, our new leader, the Emperor.
Entered before noon, meeting began at 12 sharp, ended at 4. Okay. Okay. Alright.
Honestly, I don't know where to go on this. It seems like we have to press but I don't know what.
Sorry for the barky dogs.
That's okay.
Yeah, she specifically, this is actually a solid testimony.
Well, Nick, find anything?
I kind of wish she said a little more.
It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said. Somewhere.
What are we pressing?
Ugh.
Just tell me, phone the guide if we're stuck, though. It has been
keep going.
It has been 2 weeks, so
Well,
know.
no, it's more that she has a solid testimony.
I guess
There's nothing-
press this. Let's just try to, if we can get more information on what the...
Why was she fatigued?
Yeah.
Hold on. You had Sal take you? What does that mean?
Phoenix, the judge just asked that.
It means what I just said, Wachowski. I had Sal take me to the Studio 2 van.
Oh. Right.
yeah. Well, she
yeah.
is just gonna be on point.
The fact that she's constantly smoking just makes that voice so much better.
Yeah. You know, press on this. Why the hell not?
Do you have someone who can verify this?
Sal.
No, I mean someone else.
One person is enough.
If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. I had some evidence that proves she didn't eat that steak.
Is this something?
Didn't Sal? I think Sal ate 2 plates of steak, didn't he? Right?
Oh, yeah, he did.
Well, Nick, find anything?
Do we have any... We didn't explore that area or anything, did we?
We do
No,
have
but
a
like,
place.
if he ate both of them, then they're gone. There won't be anything to do. But couldn't we present? Now, this is the thing people forget. We could present profiles. Couldn't we present Sal's profile to that statement to basically say, "Hey, wait a minute. He said he ate 2 steaks."
We can present profiles?
Yeah, we
Yes.
can present profiles.
The hell?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hold on,
That's
give me a
like,
second.
That's a huge thing people forget about. I know that.
Well, I don't think we've presented a single profile. Okay, hang on. How do you present profiles?
Oh, it's not letting me actually. There is no option.
Huh.
There's no
I
option
thought there
here.
was a way. Unless it's a different button. Okay. Never mind. Never mind.
Oh, well, alright.
Well, I
Um,
have one option for you here, which we do have a steak plate. It's just in the employee area is the only thing.
No, that wouldn't do anything.
Yeah.
But we do need to present something here in this particular statement.
Can you think of anything?
Well, I mean, so here's my other train of thought. If they took the van to Studio 1, they're like, oh no, a dead body. Why would the van be back at Studio 2? Because wouldn't they be more concerned about what the going-ons there than to be like, oh yeah, I should drive this back to Studio 2?
I think it's more that, like, we can... The game is hinting that we can prove that she didn't eat the steak, but I don't think that's something that we ever got evidence for.
I will say we have the evidence, so...
We do?
Yes, we do.
There's Jack Hammer's fingerprints.
The game wouldn't let us, wouldn't try to lead us into something like this without having the evidence on hand, so we definitely have it. The question is, what am I presenting here?
The badge.
God,
no. No.
Do not present the badge.
Okay. But what if?
We've seen enough of the badge.
We've never seen enough of the badge.
I mean, I guess the steak. What else are we gonna do? I can't think of anything that's relevant right now. No, the steak.
Okay.
What do you think, KB?
Look, nothing to lose. I got a guide. If we're wrong, then I will just tell you.
Yeah, just go for it at this point.
it.
Like, I would want to use the van, but unfortunately, the van has no relevance to the statements. So.
It's time for the tried and proved lawyer way. Lie.
Bluff. Hey, we got it!
Ha! As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not.
What's this now, Mr. Wright?
Look at this.
It's a plate?
This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind.
Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was a T-bone steak?
Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at a table outside the trailer.
Oh, there were no bones.
Oh.
I was thinking of something else entirely. I was on point, but I was thinking of something else.
Yet there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare.
I mean, I was on track, but... Oh, that is a good expression.
That face.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Vasquez, tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone?
It was made of marshmallows.
I think I know how. I mean, you didn't eat the steak.
Oh my god. It's
I'm
the last
gonna...
option.
Can I push...
No!
No!
Oh, but I want to know what happens. Okay.
I mean, this isn't gonna be okay.
You didn't eat any steak during that break.
I just want to know what would happen.
You took your steak and threw it somewhere. Like that incinerator.
I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break?
I want to point out that the judge has gotten dumber with every single case we've done so far.
Isn't it obvious, Your Honor?
Is it obvious, guys? What was she doing?
Well, I
Picking on
mean...
salmonella. Like, obviously. What else would she be doing?
Okay.
God
Wait, that wasn't...
She was picking on Mr. Manella.
I thought that's what she'd be doing. Because she had Mr. Manella wrapped around her finger and everything, so she was probably abusing him, because she seems like that kind of person.
Or committing the murder, KV.
Yeah, I was about to say, she might be
Or
committing
the murder.
So she would have met with the Steel
You know,
Samurai.
he could have been an accomplice. It seems like that would be in his wheelhouse, okay?
Mr. Wright. Sometimes this court finds it hard to tell whether you are joking or being serious.
Oh?
I would prefer it if you remain serious.
Yes, Your Honor. I'll do my best.
Well, there wasn't a penalty for that one, so there.
She was meeting with the Steel Samurai.
Look, don't be afraid to put dumb answers, because I always want to see what they do, because I usually just go straight through things, so I never have a chance to look at dumb answers.
Order! Are you saying
Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it.
Wow, Phoenix, that's kind of premature.
You killed him with your own hands.
Well, apparently she's reacting to it, so you know.
Mr. Wright!
Is it? Oh god, hang on. It's hard to switch between the judge and Phoenix.
Mood!
Isn't that a little presumptuous?
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright?
Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it?
Yes.
Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I.
Any day, Vasquez.
Good luck, Nick. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear.
Yes?
I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon?
If she had the high ground, and that picture looked like she had the high ground.
But I want to remind you, we did see there was a dent in the flower fence stuff.
Oh.
So,
Okay.
more than likely, I suspect that it wasn't actually the spear that killed him.
Why are we calling that one the murder?
Well, but didn't
Because we haven't called it yet. We're still on
Cody
the spear.
watched it happen?
Cody doesn't have a
Cody
picture
watched-
though. No, Cody doesn't have the picture of the moment though.
No,
Cody
he
has-
doesn't. But he
hasn't-
watched it happen, and he still saw a fight. Didn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, even if he did, he would have probably known who did it then, but he didn't
Yeah.
tell us, so I don't think he actually saw the whole thing, so I don't know.
Might have just found a plot hole in this case.
Alright, so how am I answering this? She clearly can't, so it's either I don't know or you couldn't.
I like you couldn't, could you? Because that implies that she had something else. I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would.
Ha! You see?
Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case.
Meaning?
The samurai spear was not the murder weapon.
What?
Well, what is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body.
I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon.
Oh
The spear
no, that's where we
broke!
present the...
The spear broke! The spear
I was
broke!
gonna say...
I just remembered the spear broke and was duct taped. Like before it even happened. Remember during the rehearsals?
Yes. But I was gonna say you could present the new photo that shows someone getting impaled on the fence.
This one?
Yes.
Okay.
Wrong, Mr. Wright.
But that has someone getting impaled on the fence.
But I haven't said anything yet?
I know you well enough by now to know when you're going to present the wrong evidence.
Do you?
I can sense it too, with my Fey blood.
Do you?
Okay, so I picked the wrong evidence. Enough with all the sensing.
How did the events of Apollo Justice even happen if they have the sense power?
Right, okay. Here's the real evidence, Your Honor.
No penalty.
I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon.
Alright, I'm gonna
I guess,
present
yeah,
the spear.
I present my proof. The so-called murder weapon.
But that is the murder weapon.
Not so fast. Remember that the spear broke during the morning action scene run-through?
Yeah, I called it.
But someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who is wearing a thick costume with this? Through the chest!
Rubble, 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 rubble.
Order! Order!
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're...
Silence! I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Are you quite sane, Wachowski?
Are you...
Oh.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we both have the same problem.
I had a moment.
Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the
We're not even aware of our lines.
Nope, we're not.
If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was. How was Hammer killed, Wachowski?
Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer?
Now it's the fence.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
it's
Yes.
defense.
Welcome to Ace Attorney Logic.
Yes, we presented...
I'm playing 4D chess around these fools.
Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was?
I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well. Let's see this murder weapon, then.
By the way, I have seen 4D chess played. It's confusing as hell.
I don't even know chess, so I would be lost at the very beginning.
Look at this photo.
What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs.
Rubble, 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 rubble.
Order! Order! If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended.
Oh no.
I will bring Agnew in here. Mr. Wright. What is this all about?
This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studio.
What does this have to do with the current case?
Everything.
Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest?
What? Are you saying?
Yes. What happened 5 years ago...
Nice.
has happened again.
Ah!
Mr. Wright, continue.
It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence.
He did have
Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say.
In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die. 5 years ago.
Precisely. Ironic, isn't it?
Ho ho ho! Very creative, Mr. Wachowski. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff.
You deny that what I say is true?
Mr. Wachowski, let's say for the sake of argument that Mr. Hammer died at the trailer as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio One and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body?
You have a van.
I was gonna say, we have a van, right?
There's a literal van.
The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio One and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time.
So you know what no one's brought up yet?
What?
If this happened the way Phoenix described it, Salmonella saw it.
Yeah.
Which means he's an accomplice.
Yeah.
Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body?
She couldn't. Salmonella did, probably.
I mean, that she couldn't deal with it, and she had another way. Seems like kind of the same thing.
I'm just
Yeah,
here with
actually-
popcorn, so I'm just gonna wait for you guys to decide what you want here.
Okay. Well,
How did people...
Which is it? She couldn't deal with it, or she had another way?
Well, she had another way implies that he has no idea what that way is.
that's true. But
Which-
we have evidence to back that up because we could use the van.
Yeah? You want to just do she had another way and see what happens?
Yeah.
Yeah. What if she had another way to carry the body other than with her own hands?
For instance,
Oh no, you ever heard of cars? Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body.
interesting. Let's hear it.
Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body.
She gave it away when she told us about the van.
Right? Alright, here we go.
Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio One. And you used the studio van to do it. Recall your testimony.
There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio One. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me.
Someone drove it back later. How nice of them.
You used the van to carry the body to Studio One. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume.
Hold on, Wright. Don't forget, it was Sal Manella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator?
Of course he
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
Of course Salmonella has to have been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator.
Oh my god.
Well, Miss Vasquez? Shall I continue?
No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wachowski. Huh. I lose. You win. It was fun.
I win?
Trap.
Huh?
Rubble rubble?
Rubble?
Rubble.
So, what happens next? Don't at me! Don't you have anything to say?
What would you like me to say?
Huh? I lost? Something like that.
I just said that.
Wait, so you mean... D. Vasquez! So it was you? You killed Jack Hammer. Bravo?
Who can say?
Oh god, she's found the one weakness of the law system. No one can do anything if she doesn't confess. Huh?
Are you sure I did? Mr. Wachowski, we just engaged in a battle of wits. And the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer, and I need to stop 1 second.
Voice acting's rough, guys. You know, if anyone watching this video wants to go into voice acting, make sure that you've always got some water with you. Just as a heads up.
Shout out to Broadway actor Alex Brightman, who did a musical as Beetlejuice, doing a graspy voice the entire time, who has apparently can make his vocal cords do that without hurting his voice.
Holy shit.
And man, that sounds painful to do.
Yeah.
Did you know that the voice actor for Goku passed out in the booth while screaming his Super Saiyan 4 scream?
Screaming, yeah, I feel for anyone who does DBZ because you're just screaming all the time and that really knocks you out. Anyway.
Yeah, he passed out in Super Saiyan 4.
Oh my god. I'm not surprised.
Right.
Oh, okay.
But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wachowski.
What?
She's not wrong! She's not wrong!
Well, we presented the van.
Order! Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts?
Of course, it's as the witness says. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but, there's no proof. You're kind of falling apart over there.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard Edgeworth say, Edgeworth isn't sure.
Well, I came here as a witness today. And you've no more questions. If you no more questions, I'll be leaving.
What do I do now?
That's a weird set of prompts there.
Well, I'm definitely not picking no further questions because you need to stay here. What are we doing?
Testify again. We have now proven if that's the possibility, then her original testimony is false. I'd like you to testify again.
Testify again?
Know when to give up, Mr. Wachowski. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright.
Except we proved that she didn't say the truth. She didn't eat the steak.
Be quiet, Wachowski. I'm talking.
Also, it's Wazowski. Get it right.
I'm talking here. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again?
Mike Wazowski would come bursting out of the door and be like, I'm here to scare Oh, come on, sorry, I'm leaving.
You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time.
This explanation was a waste of time.
Damn!
After here.
Damn! To come so far, only to fail!
But in the end, it doesn't even matter.
Rumble.
As it's...
Oh god. Okay, alright.
As it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness.
Boo!
Ms. Vasquez.
Edgeworth? Actually, we're gonna stop right here. We're not gonna find out what he's gonna do in this video. We're gonna wait till the next video.
Wow, it's already been 30 minutes. Wow,
Yes,
all
it
right,
has
time
been.
flies.
So we're going to stop here, actually. This is a good stopping point. Looks like Edgeworth has something.
Yeah.
Alright, guys. We'll see you guys in the next video. We'll figure out what Edgeworth has to say then. And I need a voice break.
Yeah.
Same.